if you, I'm pretty sure you can hear me. It looks like my audio is on. So if you want to just follow along, I'll just take you through some exercise stuff, some movement stuff, and then yeah, then we'll just, that'll be it for this evening. So I'm not really sure if you can hear me or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and start because I was already working out. I don't know, I didn't see you earlier when I first came on, so I don't know how we missed each other. But if you have a stick or a broom handle or something that you can get a hold of, it can be longer than this. Doesn't really need to be too much shorter than this though. If you can grab a stick, you want to grab it. You have it short, long enough to where you can take it up over your head, put it behind your back like so, to stretch your shoulders. Take it all the way over. You have one, a longer one. I just grabbed one just as an example for you. So if you have a longer one, as an example, this is cool too. You can take it up and over like this. Allow yourself the opportunity to stretch your shoulders really good. Take it up and over, down. It's very important that you're breathing with the movement. In through your nose, out from the mouth, through the nose. All our breath to lead all our movement. So our inhales, our exhales lead the movement. Then you can take the stick, put one hand, grab the stick underneath, the other grab it on top, and then you want to take and start to do the same stretch up. Now you get a different part of the arm, bring it down, you switch, bring it up, down. The sideways view is you got your back perfectly straight. So you're not like arching your back. You don't have your neck like this, you don't have your head like going forward like that. You want to have your whole back nice and straight while you're doing the stretch. Whole back nice and straight while you're doing the stretch. Switch hand position. Do it 2 to 3 times. Then you want to take the stick, put it behind your back like this. You have your hand down, stick behind your back, and then you reach across your body to grab the stick. So like you're trying to, like if somebody was going to do a rear naked choke, they reach their arm around your head, around your neck, and the stick is here, and then you release the stick at the bottom and wrap the hand around it. So you see how I've got my hand on the stick here. I will wrap my arm around the stick like this. And then I take the upper hand and I want to pull down on the stick. So it stretches the shoulder. But I don't want to lean like this. I want to try to keep my back straight. Relax the hips, relax the legs. If you got tension in the legs, you're going to feel stiff and you're going to feel stuck. Relax the legs. Oh, we got somebody else trying to come in. you got the stick, and you pull it across the shoulder, and you want to relax the legs, relax the lower back. Nice stretch here. Make sure you're breathing while you're doing the stretch. In through the nose, out from the mouth. Again, like I said, don't let the body lean forward. Keep it back up. And then when you release, come nice and slow. And then we're going to switch sides on the stick. So again, you take the stick in the other hand, put it up behind your back like so. And make sure you guys can see me. I know it's just a few of us tonight. It's a couple, but it's cool. So you have the stick here in your hand, like so. And then you can reach across your arm, across your body, like somebody's going to choke you. You reach across and you grab the stick on the opposite side of your body like this. And you don't hold on to the stick with your hand. You don't hold the stick with your hand. You let this hand at the bottom, you let it go, and you wrap it around the stick at the wrist. And then this arm, the top hand, takes the stick and it pulls it down in front, not across. I've seen people do this before, that's not really a stretch. You pull it down in front and you keep your back nice and straight. And you remember to breathe. In through your nose, out from your mouth. Remember to breathe. And relax the pelvis, the hips, and the legs. You want to relax the lower body while stretching the upper body. We just hold this for about 10 seconds. Focusing on our breath. And then slowly bring it down and release. Now, just to make sure that you understood that, we're going to do it one more time on each side, just to make sure you got it. So again, because this is something for you to do on your own. You hold the stick with, let's say, the right hand. You put it behind your back on your side, on the side of your back, just like this. And then you reach your arm around your head, like somebody's trying to do a rear naked choke on you, and you grab the stick with your hand. And then you let go at the bottom with the other hand and wrap it around the stick. I'll get closer so you can see. You wrap it around the stick like that. So if I was holding it like this, I want to wrap my hand around it like that. And then from here, you use this upper arm to pull the stick. But as you're pulling the stick, don't let your body bend. Not for this stretch. Pull the stick and push your body the other way. Keep it nice and straight. And then, while pushing the body back, be sure not to tighten the legs up. Relax the lower legs. Relax the hips. Relax the lower legs. While pulling the stick down in front of you. Relax the lower body. And breathe. In through the nose, out from the mouth. And then we release, and we got to keep it even, so we'll do the other side. So just switch to the other side. So start from the beginning. You hold the stick like this. You slide it backwards. Put your hand up to the front. Cup it behind your back. Reach around like you're naked. Grab the stick. Wrap your arm at the bottom. And then you slide your hand up higher on the stick if you need to, and you just pull it down in front of you. And again, like I said, don't allow the back to bend, go forward. Stand with the back straight. Relax the lower body. And breathe into the nose, out from the mouth. A nice stretch. About 10 seconds. Then you slowly release it. Then you take the stick, grab it with palms down on the stick across your back, and just start to press the stick into your body. So I'm pushing it into myself. I'm pushing it into myself while rubbing my back with the stick. If you have a wooden stick, that's perfectly fine. You can rub your hips. You bring it up over your shoulders. You're going to rub the back of your neck, the back of your head. Up to the occiput. You can take and you can lay down and do the same stuff, but I'm sure it's standing right now. Take it back down to the lower hips. Come to the sides. Go to the other side. Just rub your hips. Come down in the front. The side of your leg. On your leg. Inside of your leg. All the way up to the pelvis. All the way down to the knee. All the way up. All the way down. You can roll it around your leg and the inside. All the way up, all the way down. Just be mindful of where you put it. I'm pulling it up until my leg up. So I'm not just rubbing my leg with it. I want some pressure. You straighten the leg out a little bit, you'll get a deeper stretch. You'll hit some other soft tissue that you wouldn't normally hit. You can put it on the backside and do the same thing. All the way up, all the way down. You can come over to the other leg. Really and truly, this is up to you how you want to do your legs. You can spend more time on one than the other. The key is if you find a spot you want to work it, don't whack your leg or bang it real hard, because what that does is causes the muscle to tighten itself up to protect itself. We want to relax the muscle. We want to tell our muscle, hey, it's okay, relax. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to help you. So while you're rubbing, rub the muscle, get it to start to release itself, relax itself. For those of you who, either of you guys sit at a desk long periods of time, or you sit in a vehicle like you're driving or something, this is really good for your legs. But it's equally as good for if you were on your feet all day too. But I'll show you something else for that. All the way up, all the way down. Still breathing. On this side, all the way up, all the way down. And now you can continue doing that, but I'm going to move on to show you the lower part. You can come down on the floor if you want. You can do it from standing, but it's just easier to get down on the floor. I'll use a short stick. You can do the calves. What I'm doing is I'm pushing into the calf and then also going up and down on the leg. And the front on the side of the calf, all the way down, all the way up. Really just stretching out that posture, stretching out that soft tissue that encapsulates the muscles. Now you can rub all the actual skin itself, but that's something else. That's that's like conditioning the shin for like hard style work, like kicking and things like that. You can do that though. You can roll the front of the shin. You can even whack the shin to build up calcium deposits. But I recommend against that simply because as you get older, you start getting those calcium deposits. And then if your diet isn't right, you can actually start developing a calcium deposits creating an arthritis that will bring on excruciating pain and discomfort. So yeah, I stay away from like the hard conditioning of the body. I think in Systema we get enough of that just through the movement and the breathing anyway. So, but you roll here. We already did the upper leg. We can do the other part, the other lower leg. And the main thing is while you're doing this work, you're breathing. You're breathing, you're staying calm, you're comfortable. Like you shouldn't be in an uncomfortable position. This ain't really uncomfortable for me, but if this was uncomfortable for you, you should be in an uncomfortable position while you're doing this work because you're not trying to loosen up one thing and tighten up something else. Right? If this is uncomfortable for you, you can even take and essentially you could lie down. Make sure I get this camera angle. As you see, I'm a skeleton crew tonight. I don't even have a camera crew in it. But you sit down and do it, right? You hold your leg up, you put your leg down and do it. You can lay down. The main thing is about being comfortable. The main thing is just about being comfortable, allowing the body that's not necessary to be tight, allowing it to relax. And then after you've done the back, the hips, and the leg and the lower legs, then you take the stick, you place it down on the ground, and you barefoot, you take, and then you roll your foot or your feet on the stick. You can do one at a time, like this, or you can do both. You look at my feet, you can do both. You want to allow your body weight to just rest down on the feet to the stick. And remember to breathe while you're doing this. And get all in between the joints of the foot, all in between the joints of the foot. So we're doing legs tonight and feet, and I'm going to show you guys some footwork. And the footwork, you can practice this on your own. But tonight's class, that's what we're doing is footwork. And I'm going to show you our footwork set. You can work on it to develop your mobility. And yeah. So you can do that literally 10, 15, 20 minutes. And it would be great. It would be awesome for your feet, for your body. So now, if you want to continue doing that while I'm talking, that's fine. But now you take and roll up the legs, roll up the feet. So now you come here, and I'll show you from the side view. You put your toes down like this, and you want to sit back on your heels. If you can only, like that's as far as you can go, or you get here and it hurts or whatever, that's fine. But just try to do your best. And we sit here for 30 seconds and breathe. In through the nose, out from the mouth. Really breathe, really breathe. If it's hurting, breathe more. If it's really just, if it's hurting, just just breathe, breathe more. You have permission to breathe, breathe. Be audible. If you need noise, make noise. If you can do it calmly, then you do it that way. But you need to breathe. Regardless of how you have to breathe, you have to breathe. So just breathe. Once our 30 seconds is up, inhale, exhale, then you'll come up here. Sort of lean back, stretch the front. And we're just going to go forward and back. 1, 2. You'll notice it's not my butt. I'm not doing this. My butt isn't going back. Lead from the head, let the body go back. 3, 4. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. If you need like a stick or something, you go back, get some spine too. 6, put it back. 7, you put it wherever you need. 8. The main thing is that you train your body so that it can do the work. And then we'll finish with 10. From 9, then 10. Then we come back up. We go back down and we sit on our legs one last time. Nice stretch. Into the nose, out from the mouth. Make sure that your body isn't slumped forward, chest is out, back is nice and straight. I can't tell because chest is out, back is nice and straight. Head up. And if you need to breathe again, and while you're breathing, focus on sending that air down into the legs, coming back out the body. I know your lungs are here, but focus, use your visualization to inhale through the nose, send the air all the way through your body, exhale, bring it back out, push out the thigh. Then we come back up. This time on our hands and knees. So I'll face you guys, hands and knees like this, like all fours. So down like this. And then we just want to arch our back up. And then lower our back down. Arch it up. Lower it down. Arch it up. Lower it down. Like a cat stretch. Arch it up. Lower it down. Arch it up. Lower it down. 2 more. Up. Down. Up. Down. Then you come back to the middle. And then from this position, you scoot back. From this position, we want to take and put our legs one across the body, and then take the other leg and go back and just sort of lay down across the leg. You should have a nice stretch right here in the inner thigh. And the whole time you're breathing, in through your nose, out from your mouth, in through your nose, out from your mouth. This other leg is just relax back. And then you want to come up, still that same stretch. Nice straight back, look up. Do your best. And then, if you can, you take this other leg, this back leg, and you put the toes down, and you lift that back leg, knees off the ground, and you still look up. And then you put the leg down, bring it up, The other one back, switch. Put the back leg down nice and flat, lay down across the front leg, and breathe. And remember, breathe to sufficiency. So just whatever you need to do, make sure you breathe. And as you breathe, remember, breathe through the whole body. So you should feel the whole body fill up with air as you breathe in, and as you exhale, the body relaxes and you go deeper into the stretch. Then you come up, look up, nice straight back. Then you put the toes down and lift that knee. Then you relax the leg down. Bring the leg up under you. And we sit on the ankles one more time. Stretch it out. Now, we come, and now we're going to take and put our legs out in front. So you just transition nice and softly. You saw our transition. It wasn't very choppy or bumpy. So you want to be as smooth as you can in your movements. So I come up as efficient as possible. See, I'm just staying close. I don't want to lean back too far because then my center of balance is off. So just as I get here, I go ahead and position myself so that this other leg can move, and I can sit down nice and smooth. All your movements need to be smooth. Now my legs are in front, and for this exercise, or this part of the exercise, we want to try to be as relaxed as possible while we're doing this work. Lean in, grab the outside of your foot. If you can't lean in and grab it, you can bend your knee and bring it to you, that's fine. But you want to grab the outside of your foot, pick it up, and stretch it out. Try to keep the leg as straight as possible. You should feel the stretch under the arm and the lats, up the leg. You're going to feel it wherever you're tight. So stretch it out, take it out to the side. Nice straight spine. Don't let your body be hunched in. Nice straight spine. Stay up. Then bring the leg in towards the chest. As far as you can. So if you go all the way and put it behind your head, you can do that too. But for now, I'm just asking you to bring it to your chest. Then take it back out one last time. Out far. Back toward the middle. And then lean and lay it down. Don't drop your leg, put it down with control. Switch, grab the other leg, outside, take it up, nice and straight, back nice and straight, head up. Remember, if you need to breathe more, that's fine. Just inhale in through the nose, out from the mouth. Whatever you need. Take it out. Bring it to your chest. Take it back out. Remember, it's out that way. Take it back in toward the middle. And then start to take it down, still breathing. And then let it relax at the bottom. Very nice. Why are you breathing the whole time you're moving instead of just breathing when you think you need to? Because if you breathe like that, you won't ever fall behind in your breath. If you breathe the other way, where you only breathe when you feel like you need to, you're already behind the power curve, and now you're trying to play catch up. And because this training is for all aspects of your life, including self-defense or combat, you don't ever want to be trying to get your breath while you're in a stressful situation. You already have enough coming to you that you don't need to be trying to play catch up with your breath. So if you breathe in advance, you have a reserve of oxygen already in your bloodstream. So that's just a long answer to say you do it because you want to have oxygenated blood. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, basically. So back to where we were. So now we've done the long part of the legs. Now we bring them short to us. So bring them in kind of like the butterfly position. And just lean your body. I don't want you to pull yourself. I just want you to kind of, you can place your hands on your feet for support, but I really just want you to lean in, just a natural lean. Like whatever your natural range is, that's all I want you to do. I don't want you to pull yourself. Just sort of lean naturally. Breathe. Let your legs relax themselves and open up by themselves. If you're like me, you've been doing a lot of squats, you really feel this right now. When you're breathing, try to expand your back. So it's not enough for you just to breathe and expand your chest or just expand your belly. When you inhale, if you can expand the lower abdomen, that's perfect. Also work to expand the lower back. Why is this? Let me just go ahead. Because when you learn to expand different components or compartments of the body for your breath, it'll be much easier for you to sustain yourself in an environment where you had to hold your breath. You'll be able to, it's almost like having storage space for extra oxygen. You go into a smoky building, or you're in a place where there's a fire, and or you went underwater for whatever reason, and you gulped in your oxygen before you went. You take that oxygen and you can place it somewhere, so that way when stress or strain comes to the body, it might try to press your chest. Well, if it presses your chest, you push that oxygen down to your back. You still have it. You push it down to the back, it's still there for you to use. And so that's why. So now we just landed. And if you notice, you probably were able to go a little bit further now. Then you come back. Then you lean one more time. Then you come back. And now you put the legs forward and put the arms behind you, put the feet up under you, lean yourself forward, stretch your shoulders. We're going to do this for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Relax the shoulders, shake them out. Put them back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them back. Remember to breathe. I'm counting, but you should be breathing. One more. Go forward. 10, 9. You probably can go forward further, so you can even slide a little bit further now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Be very careful with your elbows on that one, that you put yourself back beside your hands before you try to lift your arms up. We don't want to tweak the elbow at all. So then now, I want you to work, no hands, stand up, no hands, stand up, and then get back down, no hands. So you're up, and you're down. You come up, and you go down. You come up, and go down. Go up and down. Do 10 of them, 10. Up and down, up and down. No hands, up and down, each time, up and down. Then, move the mat out of the way. You're going to take your stick, or you can take a pair of shoes. I like to do both. They both have practical applications. I'll show you with the stick first. I know the white, just so you can see it. I'll show you with the sticks first. So, first off, our footwork, the way that it works is we want to stand even starting off at home in a safe environment. You stand even to do this exercise. When you're out in public, you want to be 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Pick one side or the other. Don't stand 50-50. Don't stand with your hands in your pockets out in public. It's just a safety precaution. I'll get into the reason why in another video when I have somebody here with me that I can demo with. But you don't want to have your hands in your pockets like this. It's really not a safe thing to do. So stand for the exercise like so. And what we want to first start off on is doing heel and toe. So we lift the heel on one foot. So I'm lifting the heel on the right, and I'm lifting the toes on the left. So we go heel to toe, just like this. Start off with that. Look, start off slow. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. You got to get the control of your body. Heel, toe. Then start to rotate. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Don't try to do it fast like this. Starting off, it might feel like a dance, but it's more than that. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Starting off just like that, right? And then when you do heel, toe, now you'll go heel, toe, but the toe foot, the foot that's raising the toe, you step with it. You step with the toe. So the toe that's coming up is essentially that's the foot you're going in that direction with it, and the heel side, those toes push you forward. And you're not trying to like launch yourself across the room for now. You can. You can even step forward. You can step forward, forward, forward. You can even do it in reverse. This foot, except this foot will come and that foot will push back. So heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Side, 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 side. So I want you to do, you'll have to practice all of those little simple movements. First, you'll practice these. First, you'll practice this. Then you'll practice this. Then you'll push yourself off. Push yourself off. Push yourself off. Then you'll take and you'll learn to wrap your foot around behind your leg. So right leg or left leg behind, like so. You have your stick in front of you. You'll wrap the leg behind and then you'll step to the side. Wrap the leg behind, you step to the side. Step to the side. Behind, step to the side. Essentially, looking down the line at me, how the stick is coming to me. I want to get this half of my body off that line as fast as possible. If I just step like this, you see how I'm still leaving a part of me behind? But if this moves, see how I'm off that line? So here, and then I step, now I'm beside whatever the problem was. Again, it's coming down the line, here down the center of my body. I could try to step off fast, but I'm still leaving the leg. So essentially, if something was falling out of the sky, a beam or something was falling down, if I do this, I might lose that angle. But if it's falling and I do this, I'm out the way, right? And then I can do this and shoot that way. I can do this and shoot that way. You can essentially do this and sidestep. The main thing is that you get this part of your body off the line first. So you take that leg, the weight of this leg, and you throw it behind your body while the rest of your whole body moves with it. That leg moves your body. The leg moves your body. And then the weight transfers to that leg that you just threw, and it frees this other leg, and now that leg can move. Here, I go sideways, sideways, or I can keep going that direction. It's almost like a side step out the way. That work comes from this. Understanding how to control your body, having the connectivity to control your feet. Now, the stick, like I said, the stick just gives you a marker, something to look at that you can move from. But let's say, for instance, you wanted to train this more of a combat type of thing, right? You take it and put somebody else's feet there. That's what the shoes represent. That's a whole other person now. And now you want to train yourself on how to position yourself to be beside that person. You know, that's the leg, the body. You train yourself how to get beside that person. If I want to go for the far leg, I can essentially even step in, and then here I am, right? I'm off that line, and I'm here, beside it. And also, remember to bring your hands up with the movement. First, don't worry about doing the hands initially. I just want you to get the feet, the rotation, the step, then the transition here. But afterwards, you start doing those exercises, you bring your hands up with it as you're doing them. Even when you're just first starting off, you bring your hands up. You can bring your hands up in any kind of direction that you want. As you transition, your hands can come up. And later, when I have one of my students here with me, possibly Thursday, I'll kind of recap this. If you guys can make yourselves available, I'll recap this and I'll show you where this and bringing the hands up really puts you a step ahead of the attacker. Because as they're coming into the body and your hands come up and your feet are moving, you're positioning yourself to be able to essentially take them out.